Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with your weekly gold analysis recorded Wednesday 13th of March. I'm recording this video now, 11:40 in the evening New York time on Wednesday New York time. I have two daily wave counts. This is the main daily wave count which remains the same as last week. Last week's analysis expected some upwards movement from gold. I had two targets for it to end at 1590 or at 1604. Upwards movement has ended just short of 1604. In a Fibonacci 8 days, this may be the end of a small second wave correction at minuet degree. This may be where a third wave for this week to the downside begins. If downwards movement does continue this week, particularly if momentum increases, that will be a strong indication that this main wave count is correct. If, however, the hourly wave count is invalidated with upwards movement, then I'll use my alternate daily wave count. I'll go to that last. Price is not remaining within this parallel channel as I've drawn here using Elliott's second technique, and this second wave correction at minuet degree is really time consuming. So for those couple of reasons, I'm considering my alternate. However, for now, the main wave count will remain the same. I'll expect an increase in momentum next week from gold for a third wave, then a fourth wave correction, more downwards movement to end minor wave 3. The targets remain the same at 1489. Minute wave 5 within minor 3 will reach equality in length with minute wave 3. Just one above or below that at 1488. Minor wave 3 in its entirety will reach 1.618, the length of minor wave 1. Then we'll have a fourth wave correction at minor degree to last a couple of weeks, more downwards movement to end intermediate wave 3. At 1431 it will reach 2.618, the length of intermediate wave 1. A longer lasting correction to last weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and then more downwards movement to finally end a primary degree C wave impulse at 1398. Primary C would reach equality in length with primary A, and that would complete this impulse for primary C within a zigzag for a cycle degree fourth wave correction. Within minor wave 3, if we see further sideways and upwards movement, it is possible that it could be a continuation of this fourth wave correction, which may have not been over here and may continue yet further as a double or maybe even a triangle. If it does continue further, it can't move into minute wave 1 price territory. This daily chart is invalidated at minute degree with movement above 1652.14. Let's have a look at this corrective structure that unfolded over the last week on the hourly chart, with a low for minute wave 1 down here is this point down here. So this completed as a flat correction. We have an ABC three-wave structure for the A wave, an ABC zigzag three-wave structure for the B wave, which is a 116% correction of the A wave. So the flat is an expanded flat. The C wave has no Fibonacci ratio to the A wave, but it has subdivided on the hourly chart into a reasonably clear 5-wave structure. So now we have a 3-3-5 complete, and it took a long Fibonacci 8 days. I expect that if this is a second wave correction, it should be over here, just ever so slightly overshooting the 0.618 Fibonacci ratio of minuet wave 1 downwards. So far to the downside, we may have an unfolding impulse for a first wave. Minuet wave 3 would reach 1.618, the length of minuet wave 1 at 1510.4, and it should show an increase in downwards momentum. So if price does continue to keep going lower, particularly if it makes a new low below here, because 3 must move beyond the end of 1, at that stage I'd have more confidence in this wave count and I'd expect this target is likely to be met. It could be met within a week, maybe a bit longer. We'll see how that one unfolds. However, if we see a new high above this point here, the start of minuet wave 3, then I would use this alternate daily wave count. It's all identical to the main wave count up to this point here, And then I've moved this movement here down 1 degree and seen a possible end to my Newt wave 1 with a truncated fifth wave. The subdivisions are all actually quite the same. So far, we'd expect we may have a flat correction as the first structure in a double or maybe an A wave within a second wave correction, which would probably be incomplete. So if price continues to go higher, then the correction is not a minuet degree, it's just too time consuming. It may be a second wave correction at minute degree, if this is the end of the first wave with a truncated fifth. Minute wave 2 would reach just about to the 0.618 Fibonacci ratio of minute wave 1 at 1646.11. So that would be my expectation for it to end. That would also possibly see it find resistance around the upper edge of this best fit parallel channel drawn here. Minute 2 may not move beyond the start of 1 above 1696.26. So I'm expecting my main wave count still is more likely, and we should see an increase in downwards momentum for gold next week. Movement below this price point down here would increase my confidence in the main wave count. If the main wave count is invalidated with upwards movement to a new high above this point here, I'd use this alternate and expect price to keep going up for the week to about 1646.11. So while price remains below this high and above this low, both of the wave counts will remain valid. We need price to break out of that small range in order to have clarity and more confidence as to what's going to happen next. That's all for me today with your gold analysis. If you want daily analysis of the S&P 500, you'll find it on my site.